So, Eildon, as part of our 50th anniversary celebrations, we're kind of doing a bit of reflecting back on how things have been over the 50 years, and who better to speak to about that than Bill Wilkie, long-standing board member, former chairman, and if anyone knows anything about Eildon, it's Bill. So, welcome, Bill.
Thanks.
And just wanted to take the opportunity to, on our 50th birthday, just to have a look back, maybe starting in the early stages about, when you first started getting involved in Eildon, what the thought process was, what the situation was at the time, and what really Eildon was created to deliver, to achieve.
Pretty misty. uh, well, I got involved, I think, in 1978 for the first time, and it was almost by accident. Russell Sanderson, now Lord Sanderson, was a member of the Melrose Opera Company. And one night at one of the rehearsals, another member of the cast approached him and said he was on the board of this housing association, and they were in deep trouble. Could he do anything to try and help? The basis of it was that they had found it very difficult to get houses in the community, of what they called halfway houses between being in the hospital and actually going out into the community. And these houses were to provide care and support from Dinkelton Hospital. And they'd bought 3 houses very unwisely, and found that they required much more done to them than they'd ever contemplated. So they were in financial difficulty.
Okay.
They were in effect bust. And he came across and said he'd been approached, explained the situation, and said, would I be willing to come in and have a look at it with him? So we agreed that. We went and had a look, and after considerable deliberation, we decided we'd give it a go. And one of the first things that needed to be done was to change the structure of the committee and get some different people in, some with some knowledge and so forth. And we did that, and after about almost a year, we convinced Ettrick and Lorrydale District Council that if we were going to survive, we would need some money.
Always comes in handy.
So they very kindly gave us not a loan, but a grant. But the condition was that we had to take 3 of the councillors onto the board. It worked pretty well because a chap called George Knox, who had been the Borough Chamberlain for Ettrick and Lorrydale, acted as secretary, unpaid, of course. And after about 18 months, coming up for 2 years, we got it stabilised. At which point Russell went off into much more political things than Eildon, and said, there you are, it's all yours, carry on.
Right.
And that was how I got involved. I thought if we were going to succeed, we had to get more houses on the ground as quickly as possible. To that extent, we cozied up to Hanover. They had developments going on in the Bordens, and we got them to agree to give us some of the site. I think they were principally in Hawick, and that meant that we got a programme off the ground fairly quickly. My goal initially was, I thought we had to get 1,000 houses under our belt to be viable, to give us some basis on which we could weather even a difficult period if need be. And I can't remember how many years it took us to do that, but it would be, I don't know, 15 years maybe, something like that. But from three houses in bankruptcy, it wasn't too bad a
you know, when we're a landlord now with 3,000 homes, so it's easy to focus on the buildings, but we're a people business, and the people that have been involved and the partner organisations that we've worked with have been absolutely essential to how we've done things. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of things to reflect on, a lot of things to be very proud of and to celebrate, and lots of work for us to do going forwards as well, which we're able to do because of the hard work of you and others to get us into this place.
So it's been a good journey.